Hello! So today I'm doing something a little different, and instead of building and furnishing an entire house, I just grabbed an image from Pinterest and I tried my best to match it with items that we already have in The Sims 4. So it was a fun little challenge that just gave me a little something different to do. I've definitely been getting a little overwhelmed by building entire houses, and I just needed to have a break and do something different. So if you're in a little bit of like a building rut, I would definitely recommend trying this out. It's a lot of fun. And what I decided to start with was just the console table and trying to clutter it up as well as I can with items that sort of match what is already on it. And I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. It did take me a little while to find all the different items. But I think it came pretty close to what the image looked like. So the Sims team announced today that the new wedding pack trailer is going to be released tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you, but after so many kits, one after the other, I'm so excited to finally have a pack again and to get excited about new build items, but also some new gameplay elements. I do know for me personally, I don't do a lot of gameplay. I definitely am much more of a builder in The Sims. But I'm excited to hopefully get more interested in doing like weddings and creating wedding venues, because that's something I've never done. And I haven't really been someone who plays a lot where I do like a big wedding ceremony for Sims, so that'll be really interesting. And it seems like they've, at least in the screenshots that have been released, they've incorporated different cultures. So I think that's really cool to see. So I'm pretty excited. I'm definitely looking forward to some new things to change up the game. And obviously, I'm mostly looking forward to seeing what the new build items are. So let me know if there's anything you're excited for or hoping to see in the new pack. And if you're just excited in general for a wedding pack. For me, it's not something I've really wanted in my gameplay, but I'm really interested to see all of the final items, and it's definitely something I'm probably gonna get. So, back to the build. This was actually my favorite part of the build and why I chose this image. When I saw it, I thought I could use the vents from Batu to sort of emulate their like decals behind the TV, and I'm so happy with how that turned out. I think this whole wall looks really nice. And when I got to this point, I was like, okay, I'm very happy with where this build is going, and I actually think it's starting to look like the image a little bit. So I am moving on to cluttering up the corner, and I went ahead and used actually some bar stools and then the stool from Jungle Adventure as plant stands, just because we don't have a lot of options in The Sims that work for plant stands, and I think it worked pretty well. I'm always happy also whenever I get to use the fiddle leaf fig from, I think it's Country Living. Even if the shadow's a little bit annoying, it's still my favorite plant in the game. And I went ahead and quickly furnished with the couches and that little ottoman. And with that, that's all I had of the image to go off of. So now I'm just adding in a few items that I think kind of match the vibe of the room. And of course, one of those things had to be the photo or the canvas stack from Eco Lifestyle. It's one of my favorites, and I went with the desert picture because I was building in Strangerville. So with that, I went ahead and just added in a leaning mirror with the tool mod, and I actually had kind of a hard time because the rug was a little bit in the way to move it around. But I finally got that in place, and with that, that's the finished room. Let me know how you think I did matching the original image. This room is available on the gallery. My origin ID is SimmeredJess, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!